And we're live from atop of the Action Safety Supply broadcast booth. This is James Jalbert for the pregame coaches show with assistant coach Brandon Harley. Harles, welcome.
Thanks, James. Thanks for having me.
Always glad to have you up here and get to hang out for a little bit, talk some Bronco hockey, talk about, we can officially say, the 2021 WCHL champions. And that, I believe, is a conference record for conference championships.
Yeah. Well, the league hasn't been around that long, so yeah, it feels good. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, and I guess we can say that much like the New England Patriots in the Tom Brady era, this team is a team of champions.
That's right.
So great to have another one in there. Let's talk a little bit about that alone. I mean, tonight, obviously, still a very important game as the Broncos play the Sooners. Last night's game, a great showing from the Broncos with the 5-1 win over the Sooners last night. First period, kind of both teams feeling each other out. Boys found the back of the net twice in the last 3 minutes of the game, of the period, with Simpson jumping in and Tivers getting one. But great showing from the boys last night.
Yeah.
Try it.
Does it work? There we go. I can hear me.
There we go.
Yeah, Simpson starts us off early. He gets a gift there in front of the net and is able to bat that one in. We didn't play our our best period, the first one there, but we were able to get a couple quick ones in there in the first period and come out on top and kind of go from there and build our momentum from there.
Yeah, and the Broncos then stepped it up even more in that second period, and then the third period. Things got a little wild towards the end of the in the third period. UCO coming up with one DQ, OU having two DQs. So Tivers out of the lineup tonight for the Broncos because of that one game. But at the same time, the Sooners being short on their bench, two players tonight coming in.
Yeah, it goes both ways. It stinks for Tivers, but he went down swinging there, I guess, and they caught him. So
absolutely. So let's talk about one. I think we've talked the rivalry of the in-state rivalry to death, but looking at the history of the Broncos, you being a part of multiple WCHL championships, being a part of the first team that won a national championship. The boys obviously going into nationals, currently ranked number 7 in the nation. What is the mentality that these guys have to go into for nationals coming up here?
Yeah, well, looking ahead to this one here, it's an emotional game, but you got to be able to keep your emotions in check and just handle it like business. With a big crowd like this, senior night, friends and family in the crowd, it's going to be important to keep those emotions in check. Like you said, we got nationals next game up, so we can't really afford much silly business going on after
right.
whistles and things like that. So we want to keep each other safe, and we want to keep them accountable too at the same time.
Yeah, I definitely don't want any DQs going to nationals.
No.
We have seen that happen with the Broncos before in the past, and it didn't turn out well. And those years that we've gone in with a full lineup have been super beneficial to the boys and to you guys with getting those rings.
Yep.
So let's talk about the starters for the night. I believe Alchin with Scro and Simpson starting.
So we're going to start our seniors.
Starting the seniors.
We're going to start
well, there we go. We'll just let you go with that. And we'll say the seniors are starting tonight.
Start. Yeah, this is their night. This is their night. They deserved it. They earned it.
So we'll have Jonas starting, Postvecki, and Drake Cartwright starting.
Yep.
And then Matt Davies along with Jackson Bombardier.
Yep.
So you'll have all of those guys
we'll
having
give
some fun tonight.
Yeah, we'll let them get their moment. Yeah, I'm excited for them.
And then starting in net tonight for the Broncos, Kelsch.
Yep.
So it'll be a fun night. I'm excited to see the boys as they get after it tonight. 3 keys. I mean, I think we've already said it. Guys got to play disciplined and play smart.
Sure.
Can't afford any of those after the whistle scuffles.
No extracurriculars.
No kerfuffles.
No kerfuffles. Yeah.
But I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah.
You guys have done an amazing job, and And we'll go ahead and say it that the era of Rivera has started with a conference championship, and he's done a great job with this program this year. You guys as a whole are unreal. So thank you for all that you guys have done to lead these guys. You guys have led by example, all three of you, national champions, and leading these guys to another one.
Thanks, James.
So we'll see everybody else here in about 20 minutes. This is James Jalbert with Brandon Harley, Bronco Hockey Live. And we're live from atop of the Action Safety Supply broadcast booth. This is James Jalbert with Curtis Johnson, Bedlam Hockey.
Thanks, James. Happy to be here. Final one of the season.
Yeah, man, it's
Exciting.
been a quick season.
It has.
It's flown by, and it's been an absolute blast doing the games with you, bud.
Thanks.
I mean, obviously we got to do a few games here and there when you were a player and stuff, but man, so much fun having you up here, and the wisdom that you bring.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Are we having problems with your mic?
We might be. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It has been a fun season. It has been a fast season, but I'm looking forward to this last one. Cho's putting the finishing touches on a pretty good season, and we'll have the championship banner awarded tonight, or the championship trophy, I should say. And season's not over, though, right? Bigger and better things ahead. This is just kind of the start of it. This is this is not the crowning achievement, if you will, but it is the final makeup of a really good season.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you can't beat this. Bronco fans up with glow sticks and still a line out the door of people trying to get in. Just another fun, exciting night of Bronco hockey. What an amazing job Coach Rivera has done with the team this year. And what an air horn. What a horn.
Almost missed it.
Oh, bud. So, no, gotta love this, man. Just the pregame atmosphere that's come with this era, with what the coaching staff has done and what a legacy they've done for Coach McAllister. Taking over, who is in the house tonight.
Who is in the building, yeah.
Man, what a joy to have him here. Maybe we can talk him into coming up and sharing a little bit. I don't know if that'll happen. He's a pretty humble guy and doesn't like the spotlight very much. But fun night ahead. The Broncos on a coming off of a 5-1 victory last night down at OU. The Broncos came in strong. And put it away last night. Tonight, our starters will be senior number 26, Matt Davies, and then Fraser McMahon, a junior, number 22, starting on the wing with him, and then senior number 21, Drake Cartwright, jumping on the wing as well. Playing on D is going to be senior Jackson Bombardier and senior Jonas Hostvecki. Get those seniors out, let them have that senior night. Starting in goal tonight will be the junior, number 57, Ben Kelsch. And what a job Kelsch has done. But then you look at last night, the versatility of having Wakeland be able to come and take a game. That hasn't happened since really the Patchett Caldwell era of goaltending, and you played with both of them and were a part of the national championships with those guys. What a pair that those guys were, and you look at Kelsch and you look at Wakeland and you see that same attitude and that same competition, but that friendly competition going of encouraging each other at the same time.
Yeah, that just breeds success, James, right? If you have one goalie pushing another, the other one can't be complacent and can't, think that the net's his, because if you don't live up to your standard and don't have the best night, then the other guy's going to take your spot. And nobody wants to be the backup tendy. So having two guys that you can call on and rely upon is a huge thing. Yeah, especially in college sports.
And we'll go to the national anthem. So as we get ready for the opening puck drop, we're going to have a ceremonial puck drop. The UCO Athletic Director, Steve Wagnon, coming out and doing the ceremonial puck drop at center ice. And, man, not staying close to the boards. Got to like that. Really going out to center and jumping on it.
Yeah, Athletic Director Stan. He's kind of new AD at UCO, but obviously really invested in the Broncos. Come out to ceremonial puck drop, and that's obviously awesome to see that.
Looks good in that sweater too.
He sure does. Looks great.
See that hanging up in the office, and
giving the coaches a big fire out, little fist pump action
absolutely. Gotta love it.
Love that he wasn't scared about it either.
Yeah.
It can be scary as you get out there on the ice.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Fresh ice is fresh ice and some soft shoes.
Yeah,
can be pretty
Recipe
slippery.
For disaster.
Handled it like a pro.
Sure did.
We don't need no rugs.
There you go. Yeah, but you mentioned it in the off there, James. The starting lineup is going to be the seniors.
Yeah.
With Bombardier, Hostovecki, Cartwright, and Davies making up this year's senior class, and then they're joining on the right side with Fraser McMahon. But it got a little chippy last night. I'm hoping the Broncos stay out of the crap tonight.
Yeah. Play smart.
Yeah.
Nationals
is coming.
It's coming. And with your next game being at Nationals, you can't afford to have any DQs.
Yep.
So the Broncos working up that far side. Davies able to get it to the corner. Able to break up the play here. Sooners come up with it momentarily, but Davies back on it. Taken over by OU. They'll try to work their way out. Broncos able to keep sticks in lanes. Bombardier now sends it up for Cartwright. Cartwright sends that one forward. He's able to cut it down. He'll chip it back into the Sooner zone, and the Broncos will go ahead and get that change. Sooners trying to work their way through. Alchin coming through. Hostovecki able to break up the play. Hostovecki and Alchin battle from the corners. This is picked up by Dubecki. Dubecki sends that in front. Play broken up, though, by the Sooners. Sooners able to keep it deep. Now Hostovecki. Now Dubecki. Dubecki rims it around. That's picked up by Skro. Skro chips it out to center. Play broken up by the Sooners. They'll start from their own end. Simpson pressuring. Dubecki battling from behind. Skro, pocket picked. Sooners working their way down and in. Play broken up. Shot wide of Kelsch.
Broncos playing a bit tight here, James. Couple of bad turnovers to start the period.
Yeah.
Clean that up a bit here.
Sooners able to send this one deep, wide of Kelsch. Dubecki and Alchin on the battle. Alchin from behind his own net. Shura battling. And that's going to be the first penalty. Not sure if that's going to be on the Broncos or if that's number 9 for the Sooners.
Potentially both. We'll see. Looks like they're
they're both going to go. They both got the warnings before. Both teams got warnings before the game. So we'll have 2 minutes for roughing and a 2-minute hold.
Yep.
To start the game off.
Going to have the two-man system tonight too, James. We've talked about it a couple times this year, right? When you have that extra official on the ice, the stuff behind the play will get called, right? So you gotta have your head on a swivel if you're both teams. But yeah, like you said, they did get the warning. Both going to go. So 4-on-4.
And the Broncos able to win this draw back. Bombardier with it. He'll work it up the right side, sending that forward. That chips out. Crossed in front for Iha. Iha unable to get the shot off. Sooners will start from their own end. 17:48 remaining in the period. Broncos pressuring. Sooners sending this one all the way down. And that'll be an icing, Oklahoma.
You'll see the officials too. They'll be all over the changes and stuff. Again, you're not going to get that freebies with a 4-man system, so maybe the late change to try to sneak on there and get a fresh couple bodies on, you won't be seeing that tonight either. So Broncos able to make the change. You have to leave a couple tired legs out on the ice.
Sykes in for the draw for the Broncos. That one back to Burton. Burton with the shot. That gets deflected off to the side. This one comes back out to Bombardier. He'll settle. Back to Sykes. Quick shot from the Broncos. That goes off to the side. Sooners from their own end. Bombardier able to get a redirect. Burton chips it off the boards. Now Guerra. Guerra up the right side. Guerra with speed. Holds back. Takes it to the backhand. Carries it all the way around. And the Sooners able to break that play up. However, Kraus comes up with it for the Broncos. A redirect in front. And the Sooners try to break out. Good forecheck here from the Broncos, though, keeping the play down in the Sooner zone. Cartwright with pressure. Sooners able to gain. Kraus from the corner. Chipped over to Cartwright. Cartwright to Stalzer. Stalzer working his way all the way down. Now Cartwright. Able to battle on that far side. He gets knocked down, and the puck comes back to Cooper Kraus. Sooners intercept. They'll send that deep. Kelsch sends it around. Cartwright able to handle that hit. And the Sooners will start from their own end once again. 16:02 remaining in the first period. A 0-0 hockey game. Shots on goal, 2-1 in favor of your Broncos. Now Cartwright to Davies. Davies, cross-ice pass to McMahon. McMahon sends this deep. Now Moyer. In the mix is Davies. This comes back to Ostvecki. He'll send it back deep. Sooners regain. Broncos breaking that up. That's Moyer. Now Dubecki. Chipping this one around. That's picked up by Ostvecki. Ostvecki to McMahon. Sooners breaking up the play. Moyer pressuring. Sooners gaining the zone. Shot on Kelsch, and he'll hold on.
Yeah, good little shot there by Stadler, just from outside the blue line, but kind of a clumsy start to the period, James. Just not exactly either team able to find a rhythm or a flow yet. Just kind of, again, not really able to find their footing thus far. But
And it was kind of the same thing last night. Up until the last 3 minutes of that first period, the Broncos finally kind of found it and were able to get things put together and put up 2 quick goals last night. But, yeah, a little flat to start.
Mm-hmm. Haven't really seen a big hit or something to kind of get things going yet.
Broncos battling at the far end. Sooners trying to get it out. That play broken up. Now Iha pops it out, tries to get it out in front for Mikhailov. Mikhailov comes up with it. Quick shot from Burton. That gets just wide of the netminder for the Sooners. Bombardier able to hold the line here. Pops out, though, and the Broncos will have to touch up. They'll get that change that they need, and the Sooners will send this one in deep. Now Burton. Sykes will work his way up. That gets to Guerra. Guerra able to gain the zone, shoots. That goes just wide. Guerra battling in that far corner. Broncos able to send that one out in front. Sooners able to intercept, but good pressure from the Broncos breaking up the play. Now Golden able to gain the zone. Sauces that, and that'll be grabbed by the netminder for the Sooners. And I believe the netminder for the Sooners is Redmond. I believe that was number 30, correct?
I think so. It's always tough on the first period. We don't get a chance to see the numbers of OU. Takes us a half a second. But, yeah, it does look like it's 30 Redmond.
Broncos in for the draw. Alchin was on it. Sooners able to gain. They'll chip it out. It's broken up, though, by Cooper Kraus. His shot gets deflected by Redmond. Broncos able to hold the line. That's Cartwright. Now from the far corner. Up. Shot from Cartwright. Gets caught by the Sooners. And another shot attempt there by Skro. Broncos battling and pushing it in through. And we'll have a stoppage. Simpson had it, and he was pointing that went through.
Yeah, the net did come off, so I think even if it did go in the net, it would get automatically waved off. But one thing that the Broncos have done a good job here in the first 7 minutes is activating their D down the wall, James. They're taking away kind of that easy exit from the Sooners, so able to keep them kind of pinned in, and that's what happened there. Cartwright pinches down, the puck squirts loose, and he's able to just pull it to the net and try to go to the net and create some chaos. But it starts by Bronco D activating, and I'm sure that's kind of the message from Coach Rivera. Don't give away that easy wall exit. Make the team go up through the center because it's a harder entry and a harder exit out of your zone. So.
Right. Broncos in for the draw. That was Alchin once again.
There it is again. There's Dubecki going down the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good eye, man. Good eye.
There you go.
What a guy. And sure, battles here. Sooners touch up. That gets deep into the Broncos zone. Alchin comes up with it.
Oof.
Pressure from the Sooners in front. Dubecki sends that across to Skro. It was intercepted there, and that'll be covered by Redmond, the Sooner netminder.
Yeah, Alchin comes back to help with his D. He's the first guy back to the puck, but as a forward, you're not used to coming out with the puck first, and kind of gets it side-swiped off his stick. Just about leads to a good chance for OU. And then number 6 from OU tries to step up and lay the boom on Skro Reyes, but Skro is able to sidestep him and able to kind of get a shot on net from it.
So Broncos in for the draw. Davies stepping in. He's able to win that one back for the Broncos. Bombardier sends it in deep. Davies able to pick it up. He'll take it to the other corner, puts it on the backhand, forehand, chips it around. That's picked up by Burton. Burton looking, cycles that back. And Bombardier able to gain the zone. Broncos controlling the Sooner zone right now. Davies again. Bombardier chips that in. Picked up by McMahon. And Davies with it once again, trying to get it out in front. Misfire by Bombardier. And that'll go up and into the net, or into the bench of the Sooners.
Yeah, good sustained pressure there by the Broncos. Davies line looking to create some chaos and stuff on the forecheck off the cycle game below the goal line. Bombardier just has the puck come back to him and just kind of misfires on it, just toes it off the end of his like a pool cue, but good sustained pressure there from the Broncos.
Yeah, Eha in for the draw for the Broncos. Stalzer sending this one deep. Broncos able to send that to the side. Stalzer with a good battle here in the far corner. Eha in support. Mikhailov looking to take that away. And the Sooners working their way down into the Bronco zone. Quick shot, that's gloved by Kelch, and he'll hold on.
Like that by Eha, making sure no one gets into Kelch's kitchen, but give him one shot.
Yep. Let them take it too far.
Yep.
And then skate away.
Yep.
Easier said than done.
True.
Especially when guys get hot,
Yes, especially in a rivalry game too. Rivalry, right? You want to stay out of it, but then maybe the one hit comes to you, and you get the glove to the face, and you do react in the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah, misfire from Cartwright, and the Sooners able to keep the puck in the Broncos zone. Cartwright rims that around. Little battle here on the far side. Ostvecki sends it up for Eha. Eha. Now Mikhailov.
Good pass.
Good battle from Eha, and then Cartwright takes it on the backhand, shoots, and that goes, again, gets kicked away by Redmond.
Good drive, though, by Cartwright. Put his lower hand down and just went to the backhand.
And the Sooners try to chip this one out, but Sykes able to come up with it. Dubecki sends that deep. Golden pressuring. Now Dubecki. Golden from the corner, chips it out to Dubecki. That'll get redirected down to the Bronco zones, picked up by Guerra. Shura chips that forward. Sooners able to intercept momentarily. They'll gain the zone, but Broncos able to keep this outside. Shura with a good job on that. Sooners keeping this deep. Picked up, though, by Dubecki. He'll rim it around. Guerra on the puck. Up top for the Sooners. Quick shot. That's gloved by Kelsch. And he'll hold on. 10:06 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal, 7-4 in favor of your Broncos.
One thing that OU's doing a good job, too, is they're also pinching down and using their D-men. And Broncos need more out of their wingers right now. The pucks are coming kind of to that half-wall zone, and the forwards aren't winning that battle. And OU's able to keep it in, sustained pressure, and right there they get a shot off it because no one's able to get the puck out along the wall.
Now Bombardier sends that around, and that's picked up by Simpson. Simpson, cross-ice pass to Alchin. Alchin up the right side. Takes it forehand, backhand, quick shot. Redirected off Scro. Now Bombardier. Puck down low for Simpson. He cycles that back, and I was going to say aboard, but I guess not. It looked all numbers to me.
I think he just kind of caught him. They're letting him play. Refs are letting him play.
They're letting him play. You want it to be one of those games where it doesn't get out of hand. Like
right.
They let him play to the point where it gets out of hand.
Correct.
And I think that's what happened last night in a lot of ways.
Yep. But I think
so.
They probably went in and kind of said, hey, we're going to let you play if you play the right way.
Right.
Let's not get this into a wrestling match.
Bombardier sends that through. That gets kicked away by Redmond. And the Sooners try to work their way back down into the Broncos zone. Shot well wide of Kelsch. Intercepted by McMahon. Now picked up by Moyer. Moyer. Centered pass for McMahon. Picked up, though, by the Sooners. Broncos able to gain here. Burton sending this forward for Moyer. Kraus able to get it deep. 8:25 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal, 8-4 in favor of your Broncos. A 0-0 hockey game. This one sent to center by the Sooners, picked up by Cartwright and Kraus. Sent forward for Davies, now Kraus with it. Kraus up that left side, shoots off the trip. And the Broncos able to continue to gain control here. Sooners intercept in front of their own net, and they'll work their way down into the Bronco zone. Quick drop from Cartwright to Davies. Davies tripped up, and we'll have a penalty on the Sooners. So the Broncos get their first power play of the night.
Yeah, it's going to be Bobby McKinley on the forecheck. Davies is he sidesteps one and he tries to get away, and McKinley gets his stick caught up in his feet.
Yeah.
Kind of does the old can opener, if you will.
Yeah.
Davies hits the deck, and Broncos will get their first power play with 7:48 remaining in the first.
So we'll have that first power play unit come out, and we'll have Mikhailov, Iha. I can't see the far side.
I think that's Stalzer.
I think it is Stalzer. I think you might be right. And then Burton and Dubecki. So Iha in for the draw. Broncos able to win the draw here. Trying to send that out in front. Burton to Dubecki. To Mikhailov. Down low, up high to Dubecki. And we're going to have a stoppage.
Net came off as Burton was trying to come in back door. Look for the seam pass.
Jam those pegs in a little harder, right?
Yeah, right.
I would love to be able to go and get some of the good breakaways.
Yeah, like the ones they do in the show with like the little rubber on them.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just got to be able to drill it a little bit further, and
yep.
I don't know if they get the ice quite thick enough down here in Oklahoma.
So So Broncos battling here. This is Mikhailov from the corner. Mikhailov to Dubecki. Back to Mikhailov. Down low for Stalzer. Back to Mikhailov. Up for Dubecki. Over to Mikhailov. Mikhailov to Iha. Quick shot from Burton. This one will come all the way down to the Broncos zone. Sooners pressuring, but Mikhailov able to come up with it. 108 remaining in that penalty to the Sooners. Mikhailov with the puck. Quick shot. That gets deflected up into the netting.
Doesn't need a second invitation, does he?
Nope.
Comes in over the line. One quick chop to the inside, and then he rips it. Nice save, though, by Redmond off the elbow.
Yeah.
That baby had eyes for the top corner.
It did. 6:50 remaining in this first period. Simpson will step in for the draw. 102 remaining in the penalty.
As usual, like to shout out to fans. Obviously, it's absolutely packed in here.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty deep, too, on the sides. I think we're about 6 deep on the side over here.
On the corner?
Yeah.
About 4 deep at the top.
Yeah. Always a fun atmosphere. A little quiet, though, tonight. We need that student section to get a little louder.
There hasn't been kind of the rowdiness, like I said, in the first
Right.
6 minutes. Teams are obviously have been warned by the officials. Let's not make it a rowdy affair. So
Right. Now Bombardier from the Bronco zone. Works up that right side, cuts to the middle, sends it through. Sooners able to intercept. They'll send this one all the way down. Kelsch will leave it for the Broncos to break out. Kraus to Cartwright. Cartwright up that right side. He gets snuffed out. Now Kraus able to hold the line. Sooners, though, intercepting. Kraus able to keep it in for the Broncos, though. McMahon to the far corner. Now picked up by Davies. He'll battle from the corner. Now McMahon. Chipped out by the Sooners. Broncos able to touch up. Moyer able to gain the zone. He'll send it deep. McMahon pressuring. Davies on it. Now Moyer getting in the mix. Sooners trying to work their way out of their own end. Pressure by Cartwright. Big hit from Cartwright. Bit of a cross check to the back, and number 12, Tristan Glass, is going to go to the box. He got the first one. They let him have the first hit to the back, but the second one will not be allowed. So Iha will get things started for the Broncos. Mikhailov to Kraus. Broncos with the extra skater on the delayed penalty. 28 Iha. Cross ice pass. Quick shot. Deflected away. And the Sooners able to get a touch. So we'll have a penalty. I believe it'll be cross-checking.
Yeah, so Cartwright got glass when he tried to cut back on the half wall here, and he could have been an elbow, honestly, on Cartwright. He did come up into the head region, if you will.
Right.
Glass didn't really like that. Gave him a chop to the ankle, and then as Cartwright was skating away, gave him one more.
Yeah.
Cross-check in the back. And
let it go tit for tat to start, and then when you throw in the extra, you get the extra.
Yeah, right. And again, there's that. Again, that's what I said. Fourth official, right? Two referee system. He's the guy in the back. He sees all that play develop, and probably 9 times out of 10 that doesn't get called, but that extra official right behind the play is able to make the call.
So the Broncos get their second power play of the night, and they're able to send that through. That's offside. 4 minutes remaining in this first period. Shots on goal, 10-4 in favor of your Broncos. 1:45 remaining on that penalty.
Yeah, Burton goes offside because he runs into the official. Not too happy about it. See if the Broncos can do a better job of the power play here, James. I didn't like that first power play. They weren't really snapping the puck around much and couldn't really get it into their end. So let's see if they do a better job here and see if they can take advantage.
Iha around for Stalzer. Stalzer from behind the Sooner net sends it down front. Burton with a shot, and that gets held onto by Redmond.
That's a good save by Redmond. He reads the pass from below from Iha, and one quick push out, swallows it up. Nothing to shoot at from Burton, but a really good save there by Redmond. Reads the play well from back to front, comes out, makes a big save.
Yeah. So Iha in for the draw once again. That one goes back, picked up by the Broncos. A quick drive here. Dubecki able to hold the line. Down low, picked up by Mikhailov. Mikhailov will rim this one around for Burton. Burton to Iha. Iha to Burton. Burton up top for Dubecki. Dubecki will hold momentarily. Send it over to Burton. Burton looks, tries to get the shot through, gets it to Mikhailov, and he scores! Goes 2-bar! Mikhailov starts it up for the Broncos. What a shot from Mikhailov. Goes off the far bar and then hits both.
Yep. Doesn't, again, like I said, doesn't need a second invitation. Doesn't dust it off.
Nope.
On his stick, off his stick. Wonderful pass by Burton, though. Dubecki feeds it to him. One push, two push. Burton, seam pass. Boom, bang. 1-0 Broncos.
So with 3:21 remaining, the Broncos take the lead. 12-4 the shots in favor of your Broncos. Sykes will step in for the draw. Sooners able to win this one back. This one chopped down by Shura. Sooners caught offside. So Sykes in for the draw once again. The Sooners able to gain. And the Sooners trying to get the puck deep for the Broncos. Golden able to come up with it here. Hostvacki to Shura. Shura for Sykes. Sykes up the middle. Still with it. Shoots! And that'll get pushed aside by the Sooners. But what a great opportunity there for the Broncos once again.
Yeah, good play by Sykes. Tries to split the D and does kind of force his way through there. Able to get a pretty good shot off.
Simpson able to gain the zone, sends it across. That was for Guerra, but the Sooners able to intercept. 2:25 remaining. This one shot wide. Kelch comes out, plays it, sends it around for Simpson. Sooners with the misfire. They'll start from their own end. Pressuring is Scrow. Sooners try to send it out. Kraus with a huge hit. Alchin carrying that one through. Scrow pressuring. Now Simpson, and that'll be a puck out of play.
Yeah, Kraus, step up, nice hit. I want to come back to that power play though, James. They make the play where they umbrella. So top of the point is Dubecki, and he slides it over to Burton, and Burton takes 1-2 steps, and then that draws that other forward over, and then he's able to find that seam pass. But really good play, and I think it starts with Burton creating time and space.
Yeah.
And then Mikhailov kind of fills back over, make that lane a bit more open, I guess, if you will, instead of being on the far wall, and able to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. So the Broncos from the outside. This is Davies. And Sooners able to intercept. 1:40 remaining in the period. Davies pressuring. Sooners trying to switch sides here, unable to do so. Quick pass, that'll come all the way down. No icing as it went off the post by Kelch. Bombardier rims this one around. Sent forward by McMahon. Now McMahon again. Kraus able to hold the line for the Broncos, and I guess it squeaked out there for a moment.
Thought he held it.
I thought so too. But I had a moment there. I saw 24, and I was thinking Bombardier, but at the same time, I almost said Turbinek.
There you go. It does get tricky when there's different, different numbers.
Get tricky, man.
Well, especially when you've been doing it as long as you have, James, all the different players, right?
Yeah. I mean, I started year number 2 with the Broncos, so we've had over 100 players probably come through the program.
Right.
Since then, numbers definitely.
And if a certain player, like a standout, like 89, like you just Sam Rice. Yeah.
That's absolutely.
There you go.
4. Always Josh Wyatt.
That's the one.
So the Broncos trying to gain the zone here. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Sooners will start from behind their own net.
Ooh.
A big hit, though, by the Broncos. Quick shot, and that kicked away by Redmond. And we'll have a stoppage.
Eha was like the Rob Blake hit for all of you 2000s NHL hockey fans. Rob Blake, where he just kind of turned and leaned into him with his butt and his backside.
Yeah.
Don't need to use your shoulder. Just use that 6'6" frame of you and just back into him, if you will.
Absolutely.
There's the fans coming alive. Okay.
Lots of alumni in the house tonight for senior night from pretty much every era of Bronco hockey.
And for all of you that can't be in attendance, if you're our former alumni, if you're one of my teammates, thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Wish you were here.
It's always fun when the guys from out of town come in and watch a game and just catch up a little bit.
It is cool. There is a pipeline of alumni from all over the world.
Absolutely. Dubecki with this from the top. Broncos back again. Sooners with another penalty here. Quick shot redirected in front. That was almost put in by Stalzer.
Good screen there by Stalzer. Gets a tip on it. Good save by Redmond.
Eha winds up, shoots. And that'll do it for the first period here.
Nothing extra.
Oh, good restraint from the Broncos here. They're trying to bait them in and not taking the bait. So a great job by the Broncos
to
hold on. Yeah. Just stand there, take it, put it on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Then go to Natty's and get her done.
There you go.
So momentarily we'll be back here as we'll be doing senior night tonight. So all the Broncos will stay on the bench and we'll celebrate our seniors.
I really love senior night, James. The families get to come down. Your families get to join you on the ice.
Yeah.
All those people that help support you and get you to this point in your career. It's just a really cool celebration. Even if you're not a senior and you're, maybe you're a freshman, but you get to see the example of the 4-year seniors have set before you.
Yeah.
It's just a really cool experience. You get to see their families, see where they've come from. But these are the people, and these are the people that you'll see on the ice that they'll join the seniors that have got them to this point, right? All the endless amount of travel, like your mom and dad driving you so many different places. So when they got to come down, my parents specifically, it was just, it was like a big thank you of thanks for your commitment in the last 20 years of my life, driving me to how many different types of barns.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So.
Absolutely. Well, tonight, Bronco fans, we honor our 4 seniors, and we thank them for their devotion to the program and the university. Congrats to these seniors on winning the WCHL championship in their final season and maintaining a program record 18-game winning streak.
Going for 19.
These student athletes have been integral to the success and culture of our program, and we want to take the time to recognize the sacrifices you and your families have made to carry on the Bronco hockey tradition.
Yep.
So as we get ready to celebrate these seniors, we'll tell you a little bit about them as they come out. I'm getting a little tongue-tied tonight.
There you go. Looks like Sean's going to read the same script, James.
He is,
almost like we got the same script or something.
Jeez.
There you go. But no, like I was saying earlier, it's just a really cool, Jonas.
Yeah, so Jonas Hostvaki, our first senior, a defenseman from Bratislav, Slovakia, number 5. Jonas is accompanied by Dr. Sue Sasser. Jonas is a psychology major with a 3.75 GPA. During his time at UCO, Jonas played in 10 games, has 4 assists and 4 penalty minutes. Thank you for being a Bronco, Jonas.
So really quick on Jonas, right? His family couldn't obviously join him from
Right.
Slovakia, so he pulls
Chose
out.
Sue.
Yeah,
It's Sue.
Miss Sue, who's a amazing volunteer for our boys, former teacher at the school.
Represented a lot of you guys
100%.
as a student advisor.
Yeah.
Our second senior, a defenseman from Woodbury, Minnesota, number 24, Jackson Bombardier. Jackson is accompanied by his mother, Heather, father, Brad, sisters, Ellie and Avery, and girlfriend, Courtney. Jackson is a finance major with a 3.52 GPA. During his time at UCO, Jackson has played 30 games with 9 goals, 18 assists, and 10 penalty minutes. Thank you for being a Bronco, Jackson. Looks like I'm a little ahead.
That's okay. They'll put the camera on there. There he is. There's Jackson. And again, you highlighted it, right? It's not just your mom and your dad, right? But your family, like your brothers, your sisters, if you have them.
Yep.
Because they've had to sacrifice too, and maybe on a certain weekend they had to go with grandpa and grandma because your mom and dad were taking you somewhere. Or I know I can speak to my family. Like I had 2 little brothers too, so there were times where they were just getting carted and pulled around when I was getting moved around. So it's not just your mom and your dad, but it's a whole family effort.
Our third senior, a forward from Airdrie. You'll pronounce the old
Airdrie.
Airdrie.
Yep, there it is.
Alberta, Canada. Number 26, Matt Davies. Matt is accompanied by his mother, Lynn, and father, Rick. Matt is a kinesiology major with a 3.74 GPA. During his time at UCO, Matt has 89 games played with 11 goals, 28 assists, and 140 penalty minutes. Thank you, Matt, for being a Bronco. Matt, of course, a four-year guy.
4-year Cho, yeah. And that right there, that picture they take, shout out Betsy for taking all the photos that she does, and they always get us a really cool one. I know mine's special. It's hung up in my house. Like, again, it helps signify, again, all the hard work that's gone into getting it to this point in your career.
Absolutely. Our fourth senior, a defenseman, a guy near and dear to my heart because he's been a Chapel guy throughout his career as a Bronco from Prior Lake, Minnesota. Assistant captain, number 21, Drake Cartwright. Drake is accompanied by his mother, Cammie, and father, Todd. Drake is a marketing and sales major with a 3.0 GPA. During his time at UCO, Drake has 95 games played with 6 goals, 19 assists, and 153 penalty minutes. Thank you, Drake, for being a Bronco, and thank you to his grandparents as well, who have been watching every game that they can ever get to. As well, his parents have been faithful in watching every game as well. So thank you, guys.
Shout out Kartsy too. One-time national championship. Go get another Kartsy.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get another one.
He's the final current player that I played with. So special extra little Kartsy shout out there.
Get that kid another ring.
There you go. Go get it.
Absolutely. So as the Broncos get ready to head off the ice, we'll get the Zamboni up here and let them get the ice cleared. Yeah,
before we head out, let's talk real quick about the first period, James.
Absolutely.
I think that Broncos did a pretty good job. I think there are things they can clean up. I think that exiting out of their zone was a little untidy at times, just maybe a little more composure in the D zone. Just kind of make that nice snappy pass and start moving it. Yeah. But I did like the forecheck, and I like the rush entry. They just done a good job at kind of finding the late guy, and then the power play goal, obviously. Take advantage of that power play and continue to do good things as we head to the second.
Absolutely. I think, you hit the nail on the head earlier as well. The boys started off a little slow. And then that last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah. Started coming alive.
Found the back of the net, and we'll see what they can do that second period.
Right.
Once again, we'll be back in about 20 minutes. This is James Schaubert with the great Curtis Johnson, Bronco Hockey Live.
My end goal in my career is to work for NASA. I feel like UCO really has pushed me to literally reach for the stars. I'm a kinesthetic learner. What that means is I'm very hands-on. I need to see it, hear it, and touch it to understand what I'm doing. Having the smaller class sizes and having the faculty more accessible, they care about teaching as opposed to my previous university. And why I chose UCO, why I chose the College of Math and Sciences, for that close-knit relationship with people. What gets me really excited is all of my labs that I get to take, all the hands-on experience that I get to do, my extracurriculars with all my clubs, teaching people how to solve problems, and we really get into the different majors and being able to work with different people. They force you to partner with people that are not your same major, and then we're able to collaborate more and simulate that environment that will be our careers.
At UCO, our 100% focus is on students and student success. We try our best to always create a transformative learning experience for every single student. So our students are here to learn, the faculty members are here to help the students learn. At UCO, in the College of Mathematics and Science, we have actually 7 departments. We have the Department of Biology, the Department of Chemistry, the Department of Computer Science, the Department of Engineering and Physics, the Department of Funeral Services, the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, and the Department of Nursing. There are 3 research centers. When a student is doing research, they get an opportunity to apply a lot of the things that they've learned in the classroom, and it also extends their education to some real-world situations, but it also allows them to work closer with a faculty member. These are very rigorous programs, so students are very well prepared when they leave. They have the opportunity to make their mark in the world, but they also feel a connection back to us.
I really do feel at home when I come back here, and I do feel that link to UCO. I think that the time I spent here was more beneficial to my growing process than any other time in my life. I went to UCO from 2013 to 2017. I was a chemistry health science major. The scholarship opportunity that UCO gave me through football as through the baccalaureate scholarship at the time, it ended up paying for almost 100% of my tuition. I feel such an advantage moving on to medical school with no student debt coming out of UCO. At the College of Math and Science at the University of Central Oklahoma, I think that I got a well-rounded education. The things that benefit students most here is the accessibility to professors. I think in the real world, the best way to get help is to go ask. And I think that the College of Math and Science allowed me to meet a greater variety of people. I'm from a really small town, and then getting to meet a diverse population here was very, very beneficial to me. And learning about different people is the reason that I wanted to go into medicine. I think a STEM degree from UCO makes you competitive to do whatever you want after getting it. You can go towards a graduate degree, you can go to a professional school like dentistry or medicine or anything else that you might want. I think that UCO gave me the confidence that I needed to move forward towards my career path, and I think that it does a really good job of building confidence in students, especially the College of Math and Science.
It looks like they're shooting this way.
Right.
I've been in the criminal justice field for more than 25 years. Currently, I'm a supervising U.S. probation officer where I supervise a team of U.S. probation officers. I head up our location monitoring unit. I wanted a master's degree that was applicable to what I was doing in my current job, and the University of Central Oklahoma provided that for me. The University of Central Oklahoma's Criminal Justice Master's Program specifically is one of the only programs I was able to find that had a true emphasis on criminal justice. All the classes were designed with application to what we do in corrections and criminal justice. All the classes were relevant. All the classes had depth. And the professors at Central do more than just teach. They have practical experience, hands-on experience. They brought a lot of that to their classrooms. They all had some type of experience in criminal justice. I could take what I had learned or discussed in class and bring it back and apply it to my job in some place, some way. Why would you do a master's program? Most people do a master's program because if you're entering a criminal justice career, most people want master's educated employees, even in entry level. At my current position, 90% of the people in our office enter into this field with a master's degree. When I looked at that, I was looking at doing it for promotional purposes, but what I got out of it was a lot more than that. The connection to Central and with this degree is a lifelong connection. If you have a desire to advance in criminal justice, I highly would recommend that you get a master's degree. If you're interested in getting one that talks about how you can grow in the criminal justice venue, how you can grow in leadership, how you can learn more about the different aspects of criminal justice, the University of Central Oklahoma is where you need to go.
College hockey. It's more than just what school you play for. More than just another sweater you pull on. It's about focus, determination, strategy, and poise. It's more than just packed rinks and screaming fans. It's about heart, skill, and passion. In nearly 30 years of the ACHA, we don't just play the game of hockey. We are the game of hockey. Hundreds of elite players and coaches from some of the United States and Canada's most prestigious programs. The American Collegiate Hockey Association. More than just a game.
My MBA has helped me in my career path and my success. It makes you more marketable. It certainly will create career opportunities that you would not otherwise have. It's a metropolitan university that is really a part of Oklahoma City. There's just a vibrancy and a soul. My successes in my career are directly related to my educational experience at UCO.
Live from atop of the Action Safety Supply broadcast booth, this is James Jalbert with Curtis Johnson for period number 2. So Curtis, like we were talking about earlier, Bronchos a little flat there coming in the first, but really starting to find the wheels towards the end of that, getting that first goal, power play goal from Mikhailov, and beauty of a shot.
Yeah, I think the first 5, James, is just nervous energy, right?
Yeah.
Senior night, rivalry game. Again, not really having that composure to make the right play and just kind of panicking with it and just not exactly making the right play, or, again, nervous energy, right? If you're not, dialed in, not to your highest level of focus, you can make mistakes. But
yeah,
I think the goal obviously helped, and then in the last 5, I think they really started to take control. See that carries over into the second here.
Absolutely. Bronchos able to step in. We're going to have a stoppage here.
And probably just hold the clock for 2. Ran off 2 seconds, but
A little conversation back and forth here, and they'll get in, and Bronchos able to gain the zone here. Yeehaw trying to send it around. Special thanks from the Stalzers, Dave and Sue. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Always enjoy getting those text messages in game from parents that are enjoying the broadcast. Bronchos sending this one around. And that's Burton. Picking it up is Mikhailov. He tried to tuck that around.
that took a funny bounce off the end wall.
Right. Stalzer with it. Bronchos on the power play. Stalzer back and forth with Burton. Stalzer to Mikhailov. He'll settle, send it back to Dubecki. Dubecki to Mikhailov to Burton. Quick shot. That goes wide. And the Sooners send that one up into the side netting.
Won't be able to get a change, so the Broncos will send out some fresh legs.
So we'll have Alchin, Simpson, and Guerra up front for the Broncos. Bombardier and Kraus back for the Bronco defense. Simpson, Sooners able to win this draw back. Simpson and Alchin trying to regain for the Broncos. Sooners able to send this one all the way down to Kelsch. He'll push it off to the side for Bombardier. Bombardier from behind his own net. To Simpson. Simpson sends that one through for Kraus, who's able to pinch up for the Broncos. Alchin to Simpson, back to Alchin. Alchin works up the half boards. Now Bombardier. From the corner, up in front for Simpson. He shoots, and that goes just wide.
What a pass by Bomber.
Yeah, absolutely. Another quick pass.
Man on, man
comes
on.
up, Kraus. Sooners full strength. Guerra. Simpson checking the flex on that stick afterwards.
Yeah.
Not happy with that one. Quick shot again from the Broncos. That gets pushed away.
Yeah, he didn't just quite get all of it. Almost kind of pool cued it off the end of his toe.
Yeah. Sooners now trying to work their way around. Oh, get it to center and send it in deep. Working to get a change here. Picked up by the Broncos. Bit of a collision in front of the net here. Sooners able to gain the zone. Quick shot. Sooners again trying to get a shot off. Now Bombardier. He'll carry behind the Bronco net. Guerra able to send that forward. Speed up that far side.
Drive it.
Is Davies trying to send it across for Simpson. Now McMahon. McMahon battling from the corner.
Would have liked to seen Davies drive that on his backhand and then just try to
Scoop it
rifle
across,
that. Yeah, it kind of had that lane to the net.
Mm-hmm. Look towards that far side.
Right, yeah, drive in on your backhand and then bring it to your forehand for a shot.
Cartwright able to work his way up, sends it off the side of the net. Gets into a few feet. And the Sooners able to gain the puck. Moyer battling in the corner. Davies with a stick on that, and Sooners trying to get their way out, but the Broncos able to regain. Moyer sending it deep. Moyer pressuring. Sooners able to break it out here. They'll get to center and send it in deep. And that will go up and out.
Pretty nice looking breakout there between Rushing and Fry for the Sooners. Kind of a swing pass, get it, skate a bit, send it back to him. Really nice exit there by the Sooners. Taking advantage of the Broncos being extra hyper on the wall, D-man pinching down, so they did a really good job there using the middle, trying to get the breakout through the center.
Absolutely. Dude, I just like to take it in, man. It's almost like no words need to be said after Curtis Johnson gets done with a breakdown. Absolutely no words. The perfection that comes from it.
I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't call myself Madden or anything, but.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't want Madden because Madden doesn't call football, called football. You should probably say. The late great.
Yeah, but he was the best, wasn't he?
He was, man. Absolutely. There's
you can aspire to be a color commentator.
Yeah, there's a reason why they called it Madden football.
Yeah, he's the best.
Absolutely.
Just need to get like the, like we talked about, like the telestrator, the X's and O's action.
Absolutely. That way you can draw everything up. You can draw the umbrella. So the Broncos send this one deep on net, and that'll get covered by Redmond.
Yeah, again, another little bit of a slow start, James. Only just like kind of the one shot so far in the period off the Simpson chance on the power play, but both teams kind of out to slow period starts here. Again, trying to just kind of settle into it, maybe not want to making mistakes.
Right.
Especially from maybe the Broncos' point of view, right? You don't want to make a mistake and give OU a little bit of life, but
right. Sykes able to push that one forward.
Ooh.
He gets sticked in the back there, and
been a bit of a cagey affair.
It looks like there's a couple warnings going around, and the official's not really putting up with a whole lot of the extracurriculars afterwards.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I think this is a warning to number 9.
Sykes in
Sadler,
for the draw.
who already took a penalty earlier in the game.
Broncos Bombardier with it. Able to continue to battle here. Sooners come up with it, but Guerra pressuring. Great pressure from the Broncos on the forecheck.
Yeah, the D are hyper aggressive.
Sykes adding pressure, able to get a hit there.
There's Burton again, stepping up.
Pinching up, and the Broncos able to touch up here. And it looks like we're going to have...
Linesman hit the dust as he went to pivot.
Yeah.
See what comes out of this.
I'm not sure what's...
Maybe Burton is just the one, I think, maybe for the cross check. As Guerra was kind of getting cross-checked himself, but they were kind of both in on the action, and then Burton ended up being, that third man in type deal.
Yeah.
Again, very similar to the cross-checking call they called here on the Sooners, right? Let the first one go, the second one, all right, you're going to go to the box.
Yeah.
And I think the referees have done a good job keeping the game under control. I thought it might be a little more chippy than it is, but it's been a well-officiated game so far.
Absolutely, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the third period, though, because that third period usually ends up being that boiling point for this rivalry.
Yeah. I think it also maybe hinders kind of on the score, right?
Right. Right now, a 1-0 game, 14:37 remaining in the period, a minute 38 remaining on the penalty to Burton. Sooners will start from behind their own net. Broncos pressuring here as the Sooners try to gain the zone. This one rimmed around and up to the blue line. Sooners able to hold the line. This one comes down to the top. Sooners a little back and forth. Broncos able to get a stick on it. That was Dubecki. Dubecki able to force this one out. Scro pressuring for the Broncos here. That'll force the Sooners all the way back to their own end.
Bronco penalty killers doing a good job at being aggressive, but not over-aggressive, right? Sticks in lanes, taking away time and space. Oh, it looks like we're going to get another penalty.
Yeah. 43 ticks on the clock for the Burton penalty, and we'll have another penalty coming up here on the Broncos.
I think it's going to be Scro for holding.
Yeah. So holding the call, and the Sooners will have a 5-on-3 here.
Yeah.
For 43 seconds.
Still early in the game, but you'd think 5-on-3, 43 seconds. That's a
lot of time.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for the Sooners to crawl back in and tie the game up. And conversely, right, Broncos able to kill it off. That sends a message that, maybe this is it's going to be tougher than you think.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Broncos able to gain here. They'll rim this one around. That's held in, though, by the Sooners. Sooners D to D here. Trying to work the outside of the house, trying to get something into the center. Kelsch able to fight that one off. Another one shot. That goes wide of Kelsch. 23 seconds remaining. Sooners up top, trying to get something going down low. Kelsch able to cover, and we'll have another stop here with 13 seconds left on that 5-on-3.
Yeah, it's a good save by Kelsch on the first one, and it kind of gets lucky, if you will, and it kind of bounds back into his pads, and he's able to sit on it, cover up.
Take it how you can, right?
Doesn't matter. They don't ask how you make the save, just make the save, right?
Absolutely. So Broncos back in with 13 seconds remaining on this one. Broncos able to get that. They'll send it forward, pressuring. Rushing through is Stalzer. Sooners will try to work their way down. That'll be the end of the 5-on-3. Sooners hold that power play to now a 5-on-4 and a hit from behind. No call. Moyer hit from behind there. The Broncos were hoping for a call and would not get it.
Yeah, I think that could have easily been called a cross-checking penalty, James.
Yeah, easily. And Moyer was in a prone position, right? So when he went down, his head went level with the boards. Davies in for the draw for the Broncos, able to win this one back. Dubecki holds on. Quick shot in front. Moyer pressuring for the Broncos in front of the net. Sooners send this one all the way down, and Kelsch will hold on with that bounce. That was a weird bounce, man.
Yeah, good back pressure, though, by Davies. Sooners might have had a breakaway there had he not kind of retreated back to cover his man, J.C. Dubecki there. He's able to lunge out with the poke check and get a piece of it, but it did take a weird bounce for Kelsch to have to handle. Those ones are awkward for goalies. Have you seen the 200-foot shot sometimes when it hits the edge of the puck and just kind of flips in it? Yeah.
Flips, dips, and trips a little bit.
Right, yeah. Like a knuckleball coming at you.
Yeah. Sooners going D to D here, trying to work across the front, across the top. They'll send it down low, back high. Quick shot. Kelsch able to fight that one off on the blocker. Pressuring is Dubecki. Sooners able to get up top. Broncos doing a good job, though, of forcing the plays outside, forcing their shots wide of Kelsch. Another shot
nice
high.
Stick. Good stick. Staying in a place, too, where they can block a shot, right?
Yeah.
That's what penalty killing's about. Blocking shots before they get to harmful areas.
Right. Bit of a battle here. Puck still moving. Or at least it was. Broncos able to fight off that penalty kill. And we'll have a stoppage. There was a little bit of a pile drive there.
That's how you kill it, though.
Yeah.
Keep it pinned on the wall for 15 ticks, and Broncos will take that. Big kill there by the Chos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't really, I don't even know if they gave up a shot there. Just get a really good job taking away lanes, taking away time and space, being aggressive but not overcommitting, leaving yourself exposed. But, yeah, good job there.
You know, they say a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey, but a 5-on-3 is the worst position to have yourself in.
Right.
So back to 5-on-5 hockey, 11:37 remaining in the period, a 1-0 hockey game. Cartwright from the corner pushing that through. Simpson in support. Sooners able to keep it deep. Krause able to rim this one around. That's picked up by Scrow.
A little extra behind the net there.
And this one will come all the way down. No icing, the call. Alchin pressuring for the Broncos. Trying to get it out in front for Simpson. And for Scrow. Scrow able to keep it live. Sooners will start from behind their own net once again. Simpson, though, able to pick some pockets. Alchin able to force it through. Simpson battling here. Puck in the feet. Sends it out in front. Quick shot, and that'll get covered. So 10:47 remaining. And again, I think still a bit of a slow start for this second period.
Nothing really gotten going, but Cartwright did a good job of board play there, pulling it to the forehand and ripping it. But William Fry in front of OU's net, clearing the way, letting Redmond see it with Scroll right in front, doing a good job boxing out, letting his tender see the shot all the way, and Redmond's able to make the save.
Yeah, Iha in for the draw. Shot from Mikhailov that goes wide. Burton. Mikhailov with a shot deflected off of a couple of Sooners in front. Misfire there from Bombardier. Now Burton able to chip that deep. Mikhailov pressuring. Stalzer trying to get the check there. Iha, now Mikhailov. Iha able to settle it, trying to settle it at least. And the Sooners able to gain, and they'll try to work their way down into the Broncos zone. Bombardier rims this one around for Iha. Iha sends it forward for the Broncos. Breaking in is Burton to Stalzer. Sidesteps one, but Sooners able to break that up. Now Iha from Shura. Iha tries to send that forward. A bit of a battle here as Golden got in the mix. Broncos, though, Burton gaining the zone. Shot from Guerra, and that's saved by Redmond. Now Golden able to chip that around. Sooners, though, gaining.
Nice drag play there by Guerra.
Shot from Hostvacki. That's on the Sooners. We'll have a good race battle here, and the Broncos able to come out on top.
Could have been an interference there on Shura.
Broncos able to send that through. We'll have a no ice. Sykes with it. Shura, quick shot, scores! I'm not sure if that was tipped by Sykes. Not sure if that was tipped by Sykes, but what a shot.
Yeah, nice play by Shura. He walks the line, blue line to blue line, time and space, lets it rip. And I think Sykes gets a piece of it, maybe?
Well,
if he did, it was a nice play. Going to the front of the net, right, stick in a harmful area, able to knock it down, and it probably did, because I think Redmond was in a good position to make the save.
Yeah.
He's out at the top of the paint, and off the deflection, it beats him over the blocker side, and 2-0 Broncos.
Man. All I heard was a 2-bar clang and the net move.
Yep.
So the Sooners send this one deep into the Bronco zone. That's picked up by Davies. He'll cut back real quick and send this across, and we'll have an icing on the Bronco. Nope, no icing on that. I'm surprised on that one. I guess they said that it was tipped. Broncos able to break up the play here again. Davies, quick shot from McMahon. Nice little kick save there from host Vecchi to try and keep it in the zone. Pressuring is Moyer. Sorry, that was McMahon. Now Davies rims that around. Pressuring Kraus. Broncos McMahon able to come up with it here. Pressuring is Moyer. Sooners go D to D. They'll try to redirect that into the Broncos zone, but Kraus able to get a stick on it.
Oof, that's post.
Another quick shot that goes wide from the Sooners. Alchin with it. That chipped all the way down, picked up by Sykes. Looks like it hit the netting.
I think it's going to be a high stick on Sykes. Linesman's right there.
Yeah.
Simpson tries to kind of lacrosse it down, pull it down, but linesman's right there. Pretty easy call. Above his shoulders.
So we'll have a face-off at center. Sorry, I had to get a drink there, man. Holy.
Yeah, there you go.
The Broncos gaining here, able to bring it down into the Sooner zone. Cartwright trying to get a seed pass across for Simpson. Sooners able to intercept, and they'll try to work their way down into the Bronco zone. They'll send this one deep. Kelsch will grab it and hold on. .7:14 remaining here in this second period. Shots on goal 18-9 in favor of your Broncos. A 2-0 hockey game.
Yeah, shots in the period 5-2.
I think you're right.
Like yeah.
Either 5-2 or 5-4.
Not a terrible. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I think they had 5 at the end of the period. Not a terribly shooting gallery out there,
right,
if you will. Again, it's been a kind of a cagey affair.
Right, absolutely. Broncos, though, able to gain here. Alchin puts on the brakes, sends it across. Scro trying to jam it home on that backhand.
Scro had to hold up at the blue line.
Quick blast from the top. Simpson trying to jam it home. Cartwright with that shot from the top. Another shot that gets through. Now Scro from the corner. Simpson in support. Simpson able to come up with it momentarily. Scro sends it out in front. Alchin with a shot, and that gets held on to by Redmond.
Good pass there by Scro off of a battle win with Simpson. Finds Alchin in the slot. Nice little backhander. Redmond able to make the save. Yeah, the 2-on-1 that was developing, Scro had to hold up just a half a tick, and then that unfortunately kind of took away his option to one-timer it. As they tried to Alchin tried to seam pass it across, but
yeah,
Scro not able to get enough wood on it.
Broncos making that last-second change here.
Yeah,
Sykes.
Coach Rivera trying to line match there. Obviously saw something he liked.
And we'll have a stoppage here. Looks like it was offside.
Yeah, I think Kraus thought he held the line, but unfortunately not able to do so.
The Broncos here from the corner, that's Golden. Now Sykes able to come up with it. Golden from the corner to Sykes. He'll put on the brakes, cut back. And we're going to have a penalty on the Broncos. That's going to be a slash.
Yeah, it's going to be Golden. Back official makes the call. Sykes is trying to
Good call.
Yeah, Sykes is trying to peel out of there, and Golden's trying to create a little time and space for him, and just slashes the stick out of his hand. And it's going to get called every day of the week. With that, when the stick goes out of your hand,
there's no way you're not getting a call.
Yeah, it's an easy call, the official. Which isn't always fair on the committing, because you can always some of the times
barely tap somebody, and
just the way they may be holding onto the stick, and it's so frustrating.
Or they get tapped, right, and they know automatically, I dropped my stick, I might get a call.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah.
But
that one you definitely heard.
Yes. There's obviously differences. Yeah, that one you can hear.
Right.
Back official makes the call, too. That's kind of a dead giveaway that it was fairly obvious.
Yeah, absolutely. Broncos able to send this one all the way down. Sooners will start from their own end. Good pressure here from Davies and Moyer. Moyer able to get the forecheck for the Broncos. Sooners able to break out through the middle. Broncos, Moyer able to break up the play. He'll send that all the way down, and the Broncos will get a change.
Good pressure there by Davies and Moyer, combining up to force them into a play they don't want to make.
Yeah. Sooners trying to break out. Skro able to send it in deep, pressuring his Stalzer.
Where it's starting is the forecheck of the Broncos. Forwards are being aggressive, hyper-aggressive, not letting easy entry into their zone. There it is again. And they'll get it offside. Yep.
And Sooners getting frustrated, right?
Yeah.
Because they're getting forced into those positions.
Yeah, right. Broncos taking them in and almost corralling them into a place where they aren't able to gain the line easy. It's a hyper-aggressive forecheck in the neutral zone, taking away time and space, not letting them just gain entry into your zone.
Yeah.
Shutting it down before it even gets to the offensive attack.
So the Sooners able to gain control here. Bit of a board battle there, Skro, and Sooners will cut around. I believe that's Tristan Glass gaining the zone for the Sooners.
There's again Cartwright, wait for him. Then Trigger, go get him.
Sooners able to send this one up top. 30 seconds remaining in that penalty kill for the Broncos. That one sent out. Good sticks and lanes, and Broncos able to shut things down. Broncos working really well in the house.
Yeah. Forwards coming back into a place to block a shot, make a difference on the penalty kill. Yep. There's the hyper-aggressive forecheck again, though.
Picked up by Guerra. Guerra takes it to the side. Takes it to the backhand. Tries to wrap it around. And Golden, Broncos full strength. Broncos able to send this one in deep. And good pressure picked up by Sykes. Sykes sends it to the corner for Golden. Golden around for Guerra. Guerra up top. Golden at the feet. Sykes turns, shoots. A light shot, unable to get that through. Now Bombardier. Cross for Burton. Guerra able to send this one deep. Sykes pressuring. Mikhailov jumping into the play. Broncos will touch up here and send it in deep. Get the rest of that change. That shot on net. Pushed away by Redmond. Now Burton from the Broncos end. 2:56 remaining in the second period. No icing.
Nice play.
Quick pass out in front. Shot from Mikhailov. Now Iha. Looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up.
What a smart play by Burton. He sees that Sykes is streaking, and he just does the old, I don't know if you remember this play, the old Daniel to Henrik, Vancouver Canuck, throw it to the end corner and let him win the race on the icing. Obviously, the hybrid icing, the forward can beat him down there.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a penalty on Stalzer. It's going to be a tripping call.
Yeah, third penalty kill opportunity of the period for the Broncos. Yeah, so 2:43 left in the second, 2 minutes of power play time, and Broncos obviously hoping to kill it off here and not give the Sooners any life heading into the third.
Absolutely.
And if you're the Sooners, this is kind of a, I don't want to ever say must goal.
Got to
but
get something
yeah,
going.
Need
Absolutely.
Something.
Sooners trying to get something going from behind Kelsch. They'll go up top. Send it down low to the corner. Quick shot. That goes wide of Kelsch. Now Dubecki chipping that out. Sooners able to hold the line and keep it in play. This low picked up. That's Simpson. Simpson, 2-on-2. We're going to have a delayed penalty here coming up on the Sooners. And they'll get the touch, and that'll do it for their power play. Give a quick shout out to former champion, also paying attention, Tori Caldwell, watching the game tonight. TC, glad you're paying attention. I remember a few years back, TC's dad was in town for senior night and did the broadcast with me, and it was the night that the
nice.
I believe that was the first WCHL championship year that he was up here in the broadcast booth with me.
Okay. And
stuff, and quite the night. TC obviously also did a couple of broadcasts with me over the years, and thankful for the time and dedication that he put in for the Broncos, helping bring that first national championship as well. Sooners able to work this one out. We're in 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute. Broncos now trying to work this one out. We have Bombardier from behind the cage. They'll send this forward. Broken up, though, by the Sooners. They'll start up again. Bombardier to Kraus. Kraus up for Eha.
That'll be ice.
And we'll have an icing. Give a shout out to the Stalzers watching tonight as well. The Burtons, always love having those guys watching online.
Shout out City here, James.
I know, man.
There you go. 1-4.
I'm
1-4.
sure
Taylor Herndon was sending me a message earlier too, so
gotta love that.
Herns,
I'm sure,
I'll give you your shout out too.
Yeah.
You know.
Figure Trevor LeBlanc probably watching.
Lebsy.
What a guy.
The bone saw.
And the Broncos starting to work this one out. Minute 12 remaining in the period. This is Eha. Eha up that far side. Cuts back. Tries to jam
nice
it
play.
home. Unable to do so.
Nice drive.
Good opportunity for the Broncos. Kraus trying to get a shot off as well. Broncos working that power play here in 12 seconds. Mikhailov with it. Quick shot that's held onto by Redmond.
Man, he does such a good job of using D-men as a screen there.
Mm-hmm.
He just rifles that through his legs. Prototypical Russian.
Yeah.
Not to compare him to, you know, the
grade 8.
Grade 8, but just very similar. Just
very exactly. And you know, I think if you were to look at all of Vito's goals,
he uses the D-man as a screen.
Absolutely. Yep. And he sits in the house that the grade 8 built.
Yep. That little top of the circle.
Yep.
Right around the, you know, face-off dot. Obviously, he's a lefty, and obviously a whole different level because the grade 8 is probably the greatest goal scorer in the history of the NHL, but just kind of similar, you know.
The current era of hockey.
Oh yeah. I mean, not to discount the great Wayne Gretzky.
Right. It's a totally different game of hockey.
Oh, Ovechkin has scored close to 800 goals in this era with the different, like the goalies are just a whole different level.
Right. You don't have the stand-up goaltenders.
Yeah. You see some of those goals that
totally different.
Gretzky used to score, and he'd just like throw it along the ice, and the goalie wouldn't save it.
Yeah.
It's totally different now.
Yeah.
For him to have 800 goals is
unbelievable. Absolutely.
It's next level.
Yeah. And I think Wayne Gretzky would say the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, he does on the TNT. He hopes that he breaks his record.
Next thing you know, the NHL is going to retire the 8 across the board, and that'll do it for period number 2. But you're right. You know, he's one of those prolific goal scorers, and you see that in Mikhailov.
Yep.
For
Again,
the Broncos.
Totally different level because it's another stratosphere, but
Right.
just very similar. Using D-men as a screen. I mean, it speaks volumes. 35 goals on the season, right? Like that's yeah.
Mikhailov, I think, with 54 points on the season now.
Yeah.
With tonight.
There you go.
So that's, a 50-point season
with 35 goals.
With 35 goals is unreal.
Yeah.
In
I
this
think
in this world.
Both Bronco records, points and goals, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think from the Bronco standpoint, again, right, like very good period. It's 27-9 the shots, so they've done a good job at containing. Even though OU they had 3 power play opportunities, I believe, in the second.
Yeah.
But the Broncos have just been hyper focused. They've been dialed in, taking away time and space. And I'd like for them to just kind of put this out of reach now.
Yeah.
Again, stay out of the crap. Let's not go into nationals with any DQs.
Great.
Play with the smarts, but continue to do the right things, right? Because it's about building good habits, and it's about, again, this is to win the WCHL, but there are bigger games out there and bigger games ahead, right?
Absolutely, way bigger games.
Right.
Yeah, because nationals one and done.
100%.
And you definitely don't want to have to play in, and you don't want to have to get knocked out that first game.
Yep.
So we'll be back in about 18 minutes. This is James Jalbert, Curtis Johnson, Bronco Hockey Live.
Hey you! Welcome to the University of Central Oklahoma, where the whole world comes together. My name is Ligia Espinosa, and I'm an international student from Nicaragua. Currently in Edmond, where UCO is located. And did you know that Edmond is one of the safest cities in the United States? Not only that, but Edmond is so beautiful. In Edmond, you can do so many things because we have 4 seasons all year round. Can you imagine that? Look at it right now. We are in winter. It's snowing. It's the first time I see snow, and I'm so excited. You need to taste this snow firsthand.
Hello future Broncos, my name is Yana, and today I'm going to show you around Asian District here in Oklahoma City. We are currently here in the Asian market, and you can find different variety of food from different Asian countries.
Hi guys, my name is Janine Elvines and I'm from Peru. Hey, have you thought where you're gonna live?
Are you interested in public health, occupational safety, kinesiology, health or wellness?
Do you want to be comprehensively prepared to teach in the classroom, trained in speech-language pathology, family life education, or psychology?
Find all of that and more under one college.
It's the College of Education and Professional Studies here at the University of Central Oklahoma.
We're students pursuing our degrees in one of the college's programs.
This is really the place to be to get the most advanced training and preparation. Transformative learning is central to all of our programs. That means the lessons go beyond the classroom. You'll be exposed to new experiences, whether it's preparing you to teach in the classroom, conducting hands-on research, or being part of a study tour or international conference. What you learn, you'll put into action.
UCO is a metropolitan university with a mission to meet the needs of area communities. The College of Education and Professional Studies offers dozens of programs that support diverse learners. Graduate programs blend in-person classes and online courses. Students can access these particular programs 100% online. At UCO, you'll find small class sizes. This allows for a very personal learning environment. Connect and collaborate with classmates. Build relationships with faculty. Our professors are committed to teaching and to students.
We don't have to go far to get real-world experience. The College of Education and Professional Studies has on-campus clinics. Those clinics are a resource for the community while giving UCO students hands-on learning. The clinics include reading, the Child Study Center, the Center for Active Living and Learning, and more. We've given you just a snapshot.
Explore more online, or even better, come on campus and see for yourself.
Join us. Experience the College of Education and Professional Studies at the University of Central Oklahoma.
Skating was hard at first. Sometimes I fell, but I always got back up. Now when I'm skating, I feel like a rocket, or maybe a race car. Something really fast. It's my second favorite feeling. Scoring is my favorite. I think I like it even more than birthday cake.
College hockey. It's more than just what school you play for. More than just another sweater you pull on. It's about focus, determination, strategy, and poise. It's more than just packed rinks and screaming fans. It's about heart, skill, and passion. In nearly 30 years of the ACHA, we don't just play the game of hockey. We are the game of hockey. Hundreds of elite players and coaches from some of the United States and Canada's most prestigious programs. The American Collegiate Hockey Association. More than just a game.
My MBA has helped me in my career path and my success. It makes you more marketable. It certainly will create career opportunities that you would not otherwise have. It's a metropolitan university that is really a part of Oklahoma City. There's just a vibrancy and a soul. My successes in my career are directly related to my educational experience at UCO.
And we're live from atop of the Action Safety Supply broadcast booth. This is James Jalbert, Curtis Johnson for period number 3. We do want to let you know you can go out to give.uco.edu/project/30146 and give to the Bronco hockey team. We're attempting to reach a $10,000 goal, and we have about 68 days left to raise that. But that's through the University of Central Oklahoma Foundation for the give.uco.edu. As well, Tuesday night, the Broncos will be out at Chicken Pickle for a fundraising night and fundraising event as well. So if you're in the area and you want to go out, support the Broncos at Chicken Pickle and eat some chicken and play a little pickleball.
There you go.
I'd jump out on the pickleball court with you, Curtis, but I don't know that the ankle will hold up to it. But go out there to the University of Central Oklahoma Foundation, give.uco.edu, and donate to your Broncos hockey team. As Moyer is able to gain the zone, he takes a shot that gets deflected in front, and Broncos able to hold the line. That's Cartwright sending it deep. Quick shot. That's kicked away by Redmond. Bombardier, quick shot. Battle here in front, and we'll have a stoppage.
Bronco fans, if you Google University of Central Oklahoma Foundation UCO hockey, you'll find it. It's a little easier than trying to, go through the whole
give.uco.edu / blah, blah,
there you
blah.
go. Number 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Should have had them put up a graphic for that.
There you go.
But, let's help the Broncos hockey team get that $10,000 fundraising to go towards future seasons.
And help the Broncos get to nationals and all the fare and the hotels that go with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Scrow sends this one around. Play broken up by the Sooners, but picked up again by the Broncos. This is Simpson. Simpson sends it out in front. Loose puck, and we'll have a stoppage.
Nice little sidestep there by Simpson trying to find Alchin in front, but just not able to connect.
Net got kicked off again.
It was a good play by the defenseman. He had a kind of a 2-on-1, but he slid down to take it away, so Simpson had to go around the net.
So Alchin in for the draw. Sooners able to rim this one around, but Dubecki able to pinch up, rim it for the Broncos. Now Shura able to keep it deep for the Broncos. Quick shot, that's kicked away and off the glass. Dubecki able to keep it live for the Broncos. Now Scrow. Good battle here. Simpson, now Scrow. Alchin. Pinching up is Shura. Alchin comes up with it. Quick shot, that's off the glove of Redmond. Sooners able to send this one all the way through, and that's going to be a penalty on the Broncos here.
Yeah, it's going to be Shura for a trip.
Yeah. Stick just got right in the feet.
Yeah.
Definitely not a penalty you want to take, and
I think that shot from Simpson or Alchin maybe might have hit off the crossbar too, James. It almost like tipped off the top of Redmond's glove and then kind of grazed the bar on the way over. Kind of a harmless looking play, but
so Bronco penalty kill unit comes out. Stalzer steps in for the draw. Sooners from the top. Kraus from the corner. He's able to send that all the way down. McMahon will pressure for the Broncos. Sooners trying to work their way down through the Bronco zone. Host Vecchi able to pressure here. 3 Sooners from the corner. Host Vecchi pressuring. Again, Kraus. Play picked up by Glass for the Sooners. That off the backside of the net.
Ooh.
Big hit from behind.
Nice hit there by Glass. Riding Kraus into the corner.
Now Sooners trying to get something going here. Broncos, Kelsch able to redirect.
Ooh.
And that'll be another penalty here on the Broncos.
Yep.
McMahon is going to get a boarding call.
It's going to be a boarding or a hit from behind. Payne tries to time and space, swivel away from him, and McMahon sees numbers. And
yeah, Kraus not happy because he feels like the same thing happened to him a moment earlier, and then they're calling that.
It's the right call. So. Sees numbers, takes him out.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout here.
Yeah, Sooner timeout.
It's like we were talking about earlier. Two-goal leads, the worst lead in hockey.
I mean, this is a huge kill opportunity for the Broncos, or a huge opportunity power play wise for the Sooners, right? 52 seconds of 5-on-3.
Yeah.
If they want to chip away at this 2-goal lead,
yeah.
This is don't get many opportunities better than this one.
So, Sooners use their one and timeout, and we'll go to some 5-on-3 hockey. Dubecki, Guerra, and Burton having a little chat, making sure everybody's lined up the way they want him. Sooners will send this one back. They'll go D to D. 45 seconds remaining. Kelsch able to kick that one off. And Guerra able to send that all the way down.
Nice save by Kelsch on the one-timer.
Yeah, absolutely. Sooners, once again, trying to work up the far side. They'll cut down low. Good stick by Dubecki. Sooners will send this up top. They'll go D to D. 14 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Quick shot. Kelsch able to fight that one off. And the Broncos defense trying to get this one out. Once again, going D to D. 5-on-4 hockey. 1 minute remaining on the second penalty. Simpson with a breakaway. Simpson has Stalzer. Simpson across for Stalzer. He shoots, and that goes just wide. Another quick shot, trying to jam it off the back of the leg. And Stalzer, hands on top of the head, saying, "Oh, I can't believe I missed that."
Yeah, nice play by Simpson. Little feathery sauce pass over to him, which gives the opportunity for Edmond to come across, rather than it kind of being maybe a little zippy pass. Yeah. But all the same, Redmond making a good save. But Simpson on that, like you said, tried to bank pass it off him. He shuts that down as well.
Absolutely. Sooners from behind their own net. 44 seconds remaining on the Bronco penalty kill. 15:50 remaining in the period. Quick shot. That goes straight to the gut of Kelsch, and he'll hold on. You know, whether it's Wakeland or Kelsch in net, fundamentally so sound.
Yeah.
Just following the play, reading everything, doing such a great job last night and tonight.
Yep. Wakeland last night, Kelsch tonight. Again, I talked about it at the top, right? 2 goalies pushing each other.
Yeah. Another quick shot, Sooners.
Nice block.
Broncos defense.
Nice block there by Kraus.
Yeah. D stepping up big for Kelsch, helping out. Sooners trying to gain the zone. 14 seconds on that penalty kill. Kraus with the big hit. Quick shot high. And this one all the way down to the Sooner zone. Broncos full strength.
Big kill, second
Big
time,
hit.
5-on-3.
Big hit behind the play, and Kelsch will hold on. And there's a Sooner player down at the other end. I believe that was a hit from Moyer down at the far end.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be like any like malicious or anything. Maybe
No,
just
no,
kinda,
it's good hockey play.
Maybe Sooner guy just kind of tweaked his knee a little bit. Maybe he was landing, or possibly maybe like a Charlie horse type of thing.
15:03 remaining. Davies in for the draw. Sooners able to win this draw back. Bombardier rims this one around. Now McMahon, he gets hit from behind. That'll be a boarding. And Davies not going to put up with it.
Nothing stupid.
Yeah.
Keep your composure.
Davies trying to protect his teammate.
Yeah, protect your teammate. That's what you want to do. Just don't, don't take it overboard.
Yeah.
Take an extra or take a bad penalty.
So Broncos will go on the power play.
Yeah. Again, there are big games ahead, right? Four games to win a national championship. So you want to have all your bodies. You want to have everyone. You want to have full strength. Not go into nationals down a player because you lost your head and lost your composure on the last regular season game of the year.
Right.
But in saying that, yes, Davies, good. Go in there, protect your guy.
Protect your guy.
Right.
He didn't go crazy.
Right.
He just went in, protected his guy.
Yep.
And when the refs said, hey, stop, he stopped.
Yep.
And I think, I'm not sure if that's a change or.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to allow the late change.
So Iha in for the draw. Back to Burton. This is that moment where you, like you were saying, we want to see the Broncos try and get that.
Put the game to bed here.
Yeah. Get that third and put it to rest and call her a night.
Yeah.
So 14:42 remaining. Shots on goal 30-13 in favor of your Broncos. So Stalzer with Iha and Mikhailov. Iha battles behind, picked up here. Up top for Dubecki from Mikhailov. Quick shot trying to get the redirect. Mikhailov with it. Sooners able to gain for a moment, but Stalzer able to rim that around. Now Burton trying to get that redirect in front. And a takedown in front of the net. And a cross check to the head of Stalzer, and his helmet comes off. Are they going to let it go, or are they going to call the penalty?
I don't know. Well, your player doing what he's supposed to do, though, trying to clear the front of the net, right? Stalzer with the tip.
Right, I think it's the moment where you're down, the guy's down, you're supposed to separate, and then he takes the cross check at the end, right?
Yeah. They're going to let it go, though.
Yeah. And the face-off's going to come down here to the Bronco zone. So Alchin able to win the draw back. Bombardier with the puck. Picked up by Simpson. Simpson to Kraus. Kraus will send that in deep. That'll squeak out. Alchin across for Bombardier. Bombardier sends in deep. 45 seconds remaining on the penalty to the Sooners. And this one sent all the way down. Kelsch will leave it behind his own net. Picked up by Bombardier. To Simpson. Drop for Bombardier. He sidesteps. Takes it up the right side. Cuts to the middle. Spins. Guerra trying to jam it home. And a quick shot. And I guess the net came off. Net's coming off a lot down there, man.
It has. Yep. Redmond flashing the leather, bringing it out to the dot and then dropping it. I like that little gamesmanship, you know? Like, yeah, look what I got.
Simpson will step in for the draw for the Broncos. 13:09 remaining in this third period. 31-13 the shots in favor of the Broncos. 16 seconds remaining on the Bronco power play. Alchin. Now Simpson. Trying to send that across in front. Kelsch able to slow that up. Bombardier. Rimming this around.
Good kill there by the Sooners.
For McMahon. Bombardier to Moyer. Moyer chips that through, and we'll have an icing. So the Broncos will get reset here. Davies will step in for the draw. Sooners able to win this draw back. That sent through. Wide of Kelsch. Now Kraus. Weird bounce there off the boards. Davies chips it out for Moyer. Sooners able to regain, but Davies takes over for the Broncos. Davies with a nice little spin off the boards.
Yep, and then gets it in deep, heads for a change. Good play.
Moyer now pressuring for the Broncos. Big hit from the Broncos. Shot wide.
Yeah, that's
Moyer
Fraser
pressure.
McMahon. He's throwing his weight around tonight, throwing a couple big hits.
Another opportunity for the Broncos. Postvecki to Shura. Quick shot. And puck goes wide. Quick turn and shoot from Iha. And this one will come all the way down. No icing. And the Broncos getting a change as well. Iha kicks that off the back of his skate, and that's picked up. Iha will start again for the Broncos. He'll go to Shura. Mikhailov to Stalzer. What a great one tap. Just
nice pass.
One touch pass. Bit of a battle here on the half boards, and the Sooners will start from their own end. Intensity picking up here. Iha is going to get a penalty.
Yeah.
It's going to be a slash.
Oh, then he took
and
a run at
another
him.
big hat.
That tends to get the fans out of their seat.
Yeah.
A little extra.
Stalzer kind of stepping in, breaking up the action there to keep things a little cool.
Yep. I could see Iha getting two here though.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the slash and then
and then the board.
The hit. The hit was high.
Yeah.
The second one. So curious if they'll double minor him. getting a little over-aggressive.
Yeah.
We'll see. Just the slash. Just the one. They very easily could have given him a double blinder there.
So the Broncos back on the penalty kill. And again, like we've talked about, you can't just continue to get on the penalty kill.
Right, yep. More opportunities you give them, the more chances they have to score on the power play. That's just, math, I guess.
So Sykes was in for the draw. Sooners will start from the blue line.
Was this the 6th kill of the night? Maybe
I think
7th?
so, yeah. Sooners working across the top here. Sending down low. Burton able to gain.
Good out.
And Sykes with good pressure here on the forecheck. Sooners trying to get something going here. Simpson pressuring now. Play broken up by Alchin. Good hit from Alchin. Simpson sends this one all the way through. Sooners gaining the zone. Good pressure, though, from Dubecki. Support from Shura. Sooners up top. They'll go D to D, trying to get a shot fired, but great job by Simpson there to break up the play.
Body on stick.
Alchin able to send this deep. 35 seconds remaining on the penalty to the Broncos. 9:26 remaining in the period. Now, Scro. Battle at the far end. He gets thrown down. Sooners work it down into the Broncos zone, but Stalls are able to get a stick check to break up the play. Sooners regaining from the corner. Bombardier doing a great job here with the stick. Able to force the puck loose. Sooners from the top, quick shot, that's wide of Kelsch. Now Bombardier. Stalzer. No way that.
I think it might have hit a
Did it hit a helmet?
Maybe?
They're saying it hit the glass, but
kind of a weird caveat of that rule is if it goes into the box, you can change. If it's straight out, you can't.
Well, and it still went straight down the line.
Yeah, but I think it did hit like a player hanging over the side of the helmet.
8:34 remaining.
I mean, you would hope so. The linesman was right there. If he makes the call and
you hope it's the right one.
I hope it's right. He's like 3 feet from it. He could probably hear it. Oh, that's a penalty.
Yeah,
that's a board.
On the other way, though, is Davies. Bombardier now with the puck.
Ooh.
And a huge hip check there.
Getting a little chippy.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about, though. As this game progresses, frustration levels get high.
Yep.
Right? And Bombardier, a guy that you don't want to have injured.
Yeah. I think Bombardier maybe goes knee on knee. I don't think it didn't look in real time that the Sooner player like stuck his leg out.
Right.
But it does look like he's shaking up a bit, and his knee is. He's not. No, he's going to go to the box.
No, he's heading off the ice.
Yeah, he felt something. That's not a good sight.
So Team Doc will go and take a look at him. If he's going to go straight off. Yeah, he
felt something.
Yeah, so you don't like that.
Not at all. Love to see a replay and to see if it was intentional, if the leg did come out.
Kraus is absolutely frustrated.
You hope Bombadier's okay because...
Yeah, need him for nationals.
Yeah, key piece, right?
Yeah. So the Broncos will have a power play.
I didn't see the call, like what infraction it was.
Yeah,
James, did you see that either?
I did not, no.
Yeah. Maybe a charge, boarding maybe on.
I think there was a boarding for the first one, and maybe a no call on that second one. Obviously.
Again, it could have been a knee.
Yeah.
I just don't. It looked in real time that Bombardier tried to just get out of the way, and his knee got clipped.
Yeah.
And he kind of like knee on kneed, but it didn't look in real time like the Sooner player stuck his leg out to, like in the intent to try to injure. Yeah.
Yeah. And you hope that's not the case.
It was just kind of a bang bang.
Yeah. Looked like it was almost trying to go into a quick shot here from Mikhailov that's held onto by Redmond. Almost looked like he was trying to go for a hip check, trying to get down low and potentially just kind of caught that.
Yeah,
caught that knee.
Caught that trailing leg as you're trying to go from right to left. Yeah.
8:05 remaining in the period. Iha in for the draw. Broncos able to gain the zone. This is Iha.
Ooh.
Huge hit. As that Sooner player who he had just hit came straight across. And now it's just the Sooners really kind of going for it.
That's a clean hit, though.
Yeah.
He's on his own right to do that.
Yep. Well, I'm talking about over in the far corner, though, as well.
Yep. Iha had his hit, and then he took a number.
Took a number, yeah.
Hit him back.
I have no problem with that.
Nope, absolutely not.
No problem with that.
Nope.
It's when it kind of went over into the corner and
Could
guys started
over.
running other guys.
Could have bubbled over a little bit, but no, I don't think anything wrong with that play, right?
Yeah.
Sooner player gets hit in the corner and takes a number and hits him back. It's just hockey.
That was a what we might call a Scott Stevens hit.
It was a good hit.
It was. So this one will come all the way back to the Broncos zone. Golden to Kraus. To Simpson. Simpson able to spin off the boards here. Now play coming all the way back to the Broncos zone. Kraus will start it off for the Broncos. They'll captain that one out. Over to Golden. Redirected by the Sooners. Now Alchin. To, I believe that was Simpson. Definitely a lot of hitting picking up here now.
Yep.
So Simpson from the top to Alchin. Over to Kraus. Down low. Simpson trying to rip off a shot. Now back to Kraus. Quick shot through. That's kicked away by Redmond. 18 seconds remaining. As you start watching some of those hits, the hands kind of keep getting a little bit higher each time.
Yeah.
Broncos working down low, and that's held onto by Redmond. .6:23 remaining in the period. 4 seconds remaining on the power play for the Broncos. 2-0 hockey game. And shots on goal, 36-14.
Yeah, final 6 minutes, James. We talked about it all night, right? Composure time.
Yeah.
Nothing stupid, nothing.
Yeah. Can't afford any DQs. You can't fight tonight. You just play the game.
You just have
to.
to.
You got that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, you
play
just have to swallow your pride, right?
Yeah.
And just, nah.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it, yep.
Getting that ring is a bigger slap in the face than anything else, right?
You want to, right? It's just,
yeah,
can't. 4 games at Nationals.
Yeah.
Far more important.
Absolutely. And you know what that feels like. You know what it's like to raise that cup, the Murdoch Cup, for the ACHA National Championship, and getting that is greater than anything in this league.
Greater than any retribution or anything that you can maybe do tonight.
In a rivalry game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save it for next year.
Absolutely. Goal by your Broncos! That quick shot. And that gives the Broncos a 3-0 lead. Jamming that home was Stalzer.
No, I think it's Shura sneaking in from the point.
Or was it Shura?
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, you're right. It was Shura.
McMahon from behind the net. He centers out in front. And
I thought I saw Stalzer coming across this first guy through.
Shura with the quick snapper. Nice goal.
Yeah.
And that could do it.
5:45 remaining, a 3-0 game, and great night. So Scro pressuring. I think one of the really fun things to see tonight, Coach McAllister standing down below us, the founder of the Broncos hockey program, as Kelch covers up here, and the Broncos will work this one out. Host Becky taking it deep, but
the founder of both of these programs.
The founder of both of these programs, absolutely, and obviously Coach McAllister coached you. And led the Broncos to 2 national championships, 3 conference championships, and seeing his prodigy Mike Rivera start his career with a conference championship, it's got to be a proud moment.
Definitely.
Now Stalzer.
Work's not done though.
Nope. 4:45 remaining. Stalzer with a shot. Sooners will start from behind their own net. You got 4 minutes to come up with a Papa J's player of the game.
Ooh.
The pressure. The pressure.
Well, shucks, eh?
It's a tough night to pick it.
Yeah, it's been a team effort.
Yeah. Not that I wouldn't love to give the entire team a bottle of Papa J's, but it's a little heavy on the budget.
Can't fit the budget, eh? There you go.
Quick shot, score! Off the face-off, that's Davies! And the Broncos take a 4-0 lead! What a celly. Davies just going straight down the line. Family in the house. What a night.
Good goal. I didn't even see it. Just trying to think about Papa J player of the game, and Davies off the face
all of a sudden gets a goal.
Nice goal.
Holy. Talk about a guy who's worked hard tonight. Face-off draws,
Family in the building too,
absolutely.
Senior night. Last game at home as a Bronco.
Yeah. And I think that's what he did. I think
nice
he worked his way. Yeah.
Attaboy.
I think he worked his way down so that he could give it to his family, celebrate to his family and stuff. Good battle here. 3:55 remaining. That shot wide of Kelch. Cartwright with the hit. Simpson rims this one around. Cartwright able to play the body. Comes around back over to Kraus. Kraus Chips this one all the way down, and the netminder Redmond will cover up at the other end. Well, the Broncos will start face-off down at the far end here. That was Alchin in for the draw. Got across, then shot and held onto by Redmond. Alchin will step in for another. Seeing Bombardier here off to the side, wrapped up, but putting pressure on the leg, so glad to see that. Quick shot, that gets kicked away by Redmond. Broncos will reset here from center.
Sprained a knee, perhaps, or a Charlie horse. It looks like it is wrapped right on his knee.
Wrapped in ice, yeah.
Good sign that he's already halfway walking on it
yeah.
and putting pressure on it.
Absolutely.
Doesn't want to, obviously didn't want to re-aggravate it, so just head to the locker room now.
Yeah.
But obviously wants to come out and get a little piece of that WCHL trophy that we're going to lift in 3 minutes.
Absolutely. Alchin battling here in support is Shura. Alchin able to come up with the puck. Alchin up the right side. Sends it across. Able to get it over to Simpson. Simpson with a nice dangle and a shot. That goes up and into the netting.
How's she doing? So 2:30 left, James. We're going to give our Papa Jace player of the game tonight to Matt Davies, senior, blocking shots, penalty kill, and he got the goal.
Absolutely.
Matt Davies, number 26.
What a guy.
Yep, good senior, good Alberta boy.
That plays into your decision too.
Well, you know.
You know, Davies has always been a hard-working guy, right? So great to see him with that Papa Jace player of the game for your Broncos tonight. With 2:20 remaining in the period. An exciting night for the Broncos as they continue to pressure. They're not laying off in any way. They're going to continue to pressure to force this through. Broncos able to gain the zone once again.
And I think it's safe to say, too, just a little side note, the Broncos' 19th straight win.
Yeah.
That's a club record, breaking the, previous record held by the 2015 national championship team that I was a part of when we went 18 in a row and then lost to Colorado State. So they're, one-upping us.
Right.
Just something that, but gotta finish it off with the silverware.
Absolutely. And if the Broncos can do that, even better.
Yep. 100%.
So 1:48 remaining. Moyer sends that to the far corner, picked up by Davies. Now McMahon. Bit of a battle down in the far corner here. That's Moyer able to kick that out. And Cartwright with good pressure, able to snuff out the play and take it up the left side. Cartwright cuts to the middle, quick shot. That goes just wide. Sooners able to break it out here. Kelsch able to kick that to the side. Davies able to pick it up for the Broncos. Now McMahon to Cartwright. Hostvacki out there.
Nice block.
Nice having the seniors kind of getting that that final shift. Short bombardier, of course, but 30 seconds remaining here as the Broncos win their 4th WCHL Conference Championship.
Yep. Something cool, too, is home ice this year.
Yeah.
We've never actually finished it off on home ice because we always have played the Sooners on the Saturday night down in Norman, if you will. So it's cool that the fans get to see it tonight, too. It was obviously always fun to do it in Norman, though, James.
Yeah, absolutely.
in front of their fans. But
Caden Moyer goes out to get the game puck. Gets a little bit of a chop from one of the OU players, and doesn't really matter at that point. As your Broncos, the WCHL Conference champions, they'll head to Nationals with the auto bid for the conference, as well going in currently at number 7 in the ACHA.
We'll have to see if that changes at all, but I was trying to remember what spot we were when we won it the second year, 2017.
Oh, man, I can't even remember.
I think we were the 4 seed, if I remember right. And we were the 2 seed freshman year.
Drake Cartwright coming over to the corner.
We'll see if that changes, though, right? Because there's obviously other teams to play, and the record still could change, but final home game for the seniors.
Yeah.
Kelsch gets a shutout in the final game of the year at home.
Great job by our Bronco goaltending this season.
Yep, a couple other standout performances. I think Shure had a really solid night, as well as Stalzer. I think he was a thorn in the side, creating opportunities and forechecks.
Yeah.
And we'll stay here for a couple more minutes as we get the presentation of the WCHL trophy. Commissioner Perry is here in the building.
Trying to think, there was a year, so I just remember it because Graydon Hole, I have a picture from one of the years that I think we did have it at home 1 year. I think we won it the night before, but then did have a special trophy presentation here in the Bronco barn.
There you go.
But I was trying to think of what year it was and when it was.
I've talked about it a couple of times, right? This is just the start, though.
Right.
You set 2 goals when you start the season.
Yeah.
Win your conference, win a national championship.
Yep.
So,
check 1.
Check 1.
Got work to do.
4 more games, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. But what a great job by the coaching staff of the Broncos in motivating these boys to really give it everything they have and to play so hard.
Yep. It's a great achievement. It's a great feather in the cap, if you will, but it's not done. Are they going to touch it? Are they going to hold it? Let's see.
Are they going to take it?
I don't know. We'll see. Yep, they are.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So the boys raise the conference cup. They'll do a team photo, and great start for this coaching staff. We, of course, want to thank all of our volunteers. Curtis, thanks for a great season, man. Holy jumping, man. What
awesome.
A great job you've done.
We're just getting started.
And, plenty of years to come, right?
100%.
I think this has probably been the best the broadcast has ever been. Just your commentary has been unbelievable.
There you go.
And
Thanks,
thank
James.
you so much for all that you've done. You've stepped in. So last season when I wasn't able to come in and do the blue and gold game, you stepped in along with
2-3
Dots.
Jake Dots.
Yeah. Dot stepped in, and man, what an awesome tandem you guys were. So thank you for that. And then for Carson, who is doing all of our visual and production stuff. Carson, thank you for the hard work you've put in and making us look good.
And then
all the screen.
Like all the people at the front, right? Like,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The penalty box operators, our scorekeeping volunteers, Lexi and your wonderful wife.
There you go.
Lauren doing a great job. With,
game day stuff and Jeff and Tina at the front.
And Tina, Jeff,
I mean,
the GM.
They kind of keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
Without all the volunteers
and all of our equipment for here in the broadcast.
He does
Jeff
all the setup.
Put all of the setup to that. Help pick out all of the equipment. Just an absolute.
It can't work. You can't work with all the volunteers kind of behind the scenes. And we just get to stand up here and get to be the byproduct of it. All the hard work is done at the front, and all the hard work is done by Jeff and the people in the score clock.
Yeah.
So we just get to broadcast on it, and we get the easy job, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But what a night. Broncos able to get another conference championship, and the boys taking a few skates here. So great night. Great job by the boys.
Thanks to you, all the fans that tune in every night to hear us.
The moms and the dads.
Yeah, and the grandparents,
the vets,
and the families, and the alumni, and all the fans that tune in every night.
Absolutely.
We appreciate your support as always. We'll do it again next year, right, James?
Absolutely. Can't wait. And for the final time of this season, this is James Jalbert with Curtis Johnson, Bronco Hockey Live.